Let's go!
Represents the names that's on your helmet. Well, we don't got no decal. So represent the bounds.
We are eating W's today. Jameis freaking Winston. You get a play action fake and finally a quarterback that can run the very fun Kevin Stefanski offense. I understand Cleveland is 1-6, but this team is loaded with weapons like David Njoku. And look at this throw right on the money to the athletic freak on Kyle Hamilton. Let's go. And then we get to 3rd and 5. Are you kidding me? No Amari Cooper. No problem for this Cleveland Browns offense. They're giving you at the sticks the little stop right here. Jameis Winston says, oh, yeah, I'll play pitch and catch to move the chains with Elijah freaking Moore. First down. So after a penalty, it's 1st and Pepper Pike, and Jameis Winston says, no worries, drive happy. Over the middle of the field, look at the unbelievable throwback Cleveland Browns logo in the center. I love to see it. Jameis complaining about no decals on the helmet. You don't need one with that iconic Cleveland Brown orange, baby. So much was made in the Baltimore Ravens circles that this Ravens defense is not being coached all that well, okay? Yes, you lost Coach McDonald, but there were a lot of easy pitch and catch receptions in this game, this time to Cedric Tillman. All right, so 4 first downs on the opening drive, but only 3 points. Y'all, let's celebrate one of the best running backs of this era, Nick freaking Chubb. I don't think Nick Chubb is going to make the Hall of Fame, which is sad. He's going to be like one of these Chris Johnson types where people who were around during this time knew how freaking good they were, and that definitely applies to Chubb. This is 3rd and 4, and this honestly is a really good full field read, but this is what happens when you don't play a whole lot. There is a comeback right here that's open, and Jameis just doesn't rip it. You can see he's got happy feet in his pocket. He does have a good wide base, but it just gets deflected. Could it have been delivered a half second sooner? Maybe so. Let's get to this 3rd and 9, and first off, let's give Cleveland a lot of credit with some really good pass protection. And obviously, this is just double slants, right? You read this inside out. Obviously, you don't want to throw this with where the safety is, so you want to throw all the way out here. And Jameis throws an absolute strike right here to Tillman. Of course, he has to stop. You don't want that to happen, but you get a good spot, and it's enough for a first. It's 3rd and Rocky River, and this is just a nasty blitz call from Coach Orr and the Ravens. You have your best player unblocked essentially here, and Jameis just doesn't see it. He doesn't feel it, and obviously, if you don't play a whole lot, it's going to open yourself up to very well-disguised blitzes, and basically at this point, all you want to do is prevent a scoop and score, and you do, and it's a turnover. All right, so the Ravens score, and it's 3rd and 4. Don't pay attention to the 3rd and 11 thing that's messed up here, and this is what teams have been doing, right? I do a lot of Falcons film studies, and versus the Panthers, they did this nonstop. Trips bunch is just so hard to stop. And what they're doing here is stacking this receivers, right? So you don't know which way which receiver is going to go. Jameis reads the leverage of this DB who's in man coverage here. He knows that the deep corner is going to be open, and that's a good job by Jameis seeing that and throwing this into this space. That is really well done, and he hits him in stride for a first. And it honestly is a shame what Deshaun Watson did to this offense. I mean, there are so many uber talented players, and David Njoku might be the best overall weapon on this team. Okay, so this is some really good quarterbacking. Jameis starts off looking left. This is basically all verts, and then he works back to the right, okay? Because if it's single high, you know that you're going to get a man-to-man assignment. You just don't want a safety coming over the top of this and, creating a ton of traffic. And look at that catch from David Njoku. Jameis is really good at the effed balls. Let me go up there and let my guy make a freaking play. I've seen a lot more of this play design in the NFL. It is a very creative way to protect, okay? So a lot of people would wonder, why on earth would you have Cedric Tillman become a personal protector? Well, if they are playing man coverage, it takes one DB out of the play, right? And it also confuses the safety, right? So you'll see it's a play action fake, and a problem for the Browns have been these blitzes from the backside. Remember, Kyle Hamilton had a big sack earlier. So Stefanski says, look, let's get creative with our protections and bring Cedric Tillman in to protect. Now, what actually happens on this play is you get a deep over from Jerry Jeudy, but you'll see right here that Tillman, his first job is to see if his guy is coming or not. And then his second job is to actually protect. And he doesn't do the best job of it, but he does give a piece to Kyle Hamilton to where he can't come in and hit Jameis. All right? That's really, really, really good design. And you see, when you bring a DB into the fit, it increases the space for the other two receivers to run into. So Jerry Jeudy catches it, and let's see if he can turn the corner to make this an even bigger gain. He is almost able to, and he is able to. Good stuff right there. Oh, he almost was able to. You see, this has been the Jerry Jeudy career arc, right? I need you as a single-digit playmaker to stay in bounds right there. God bless America. Jameis did a really good job of this. Once again, the Ravens defense has just been out of sorts this year. And look, they're not even lined up correctly in time. One thing I really liked about Jameis in this game is he was very deliberate with his actions, right? It didn't seem like everything was moving too fast for him. And you'll see that he's looking at this safety. He sees that the safety is out of the fit. So he knows that this slant is going to be there. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky because there is a backer in this window. So Jameis really has to fire this ball in there, and he does, right? That's really, really, really good stuff. Hit Cedric Tillman right there in stride. And can he make a guy miss to score? He can, and it is a tutty. Love to see it. So the Browns get a stop from their superstar, Ray D. Baker, and it was a nasty, nasty, nasty drop from Rashad Bateman. But it doesn't matter how you get stops. All that matters is you get the football back to the W eater himself. Mr. Crabclaw, Jameis Winston, back of the pocket. We need a big throw on 1st and 10 on the play action fake. And boom! First off, look at the Kyle Hamilton. Look at how high this guy's able to jump. The dude is just a freak. Look, it's a Jordan logo. That's absolutely ridiculous. What a throw. Elijah Moore looks like an actual receiver. It's a first. Oh, man, Stefanski, I have been giving you so much love because you've been converting third downs like it was nothing. And what do? You tighten everyone in. Receivers aren't split out wide. They're not thinking you're going to throw. And you just do like one of these stupid little fullback handoffs. And you don't give Nick Chubb a running start. You see all these DBs, they don't have to respect the pass at all. They're in there to make the play. Just a bad, bad, bad play call. All right, so Lamar'd. And now you got to come back and win this game. And what had been working for you? Slants, right? Your receivers really went to work, and that's what makes Cedric Tillman to me a real deal football player, because a lot of it was him just beating the guy in front of him, right? It wasn't just things being schemed wide the frick open, and that shows a lot of respect that a veteran quarterback trusted Cedric Tillman in these spots, and he made plays after the catch. I mean, this is some real alpha stuff. Now, I'm not calling him the next Josh Gordon or anything, but man, he looked really good. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I know I trashed Jerry Jeudy a little bit earlier, but he did make the guy miss. He just couldn't stay in bounds. This time, in an off corner, he shows vertical and then just hits the comeback. Really good stuff. Don't know if it was an option route or anything. Jameis sits in that pocket and gets the football out to Jerry Jeudy, and it's a first. 3rd and 7, and this is just really good quarterbacking right here from Jameis. This has to be man coverage. There's no other way around it based on the coverage alignment. And guess what? He's hot, right? There is a guy left unblocked, and it is an interior pressure. So, Jameis, you need to play really fast. And while he's getting crushed, look at the ball location here. Bang. That's good pre-snap reading. And Elijah Moore can't make a miss, but he does get the first down. All right, y'all, it's 2nd and Bay Village, and this is a game winner. I'm telling you right now, Jameis freaking Winston trusts his pass protection, okay? He says, look, we got a party tonight at the Cloak and Dagger. Pass pro, offensive lineman, drinks on me if you could pick it up, and they pick it up beautifully. Then Jameis trust Cedric Tillman, who is at a leverage disadvantage, to just run past the safety, and that is exactly what Jameis does. With plenty of time to throw, he throws an absolute strike for the dagger. Jameis. I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm a Jameis fan, right? He used to be the quarterback for my dear beloved New Orleans Saints, and he is the funnest quarterback in the NFL, whether it's the way he talks, his phrases, his way of putting things is second to none, right? He is absolutely, positively sensational. And he was good in this game. Like Marcus Mariota a few weeks ago, class of 2015, making a resurgence. He stepped in for Jaden pretty well. And then Jameis stepped in for that other guy. And the Browns are a fun team again. So let me know what you think. We'll talk to you soon. It is Power Hour NFL. Boom! And tonight we are doing pizza. Let's go.